Hello. All right, we got sound. Sweet. Welcome. Happy Monday, everybody. It is the second week of Spooktober already. What does October bring us? All that scary stuff. uh, but we're going to talk about the silent killer, stress. Ooh, nothing's worse than a stealthy killer, and stress is one of those. So we're going to talk about some things today on how to help us with that. So we'll give everybody a chance to get on because it's a 101. Um, so I hope everybody had a good weekend. I know Ray did. He's still half asleep from it.
True.
His buttons were all buttoned the wrong way. Everything this morning. So he had a great weekend, or just a rough night. Yeah, me, I was super late to work, so I had a great weekend. I was like 4 hours late to work today. But we're going to talk about that. It's going to be part of what we talk about. So I'm going to share with you my experience today. Okay? So this morning, I had a doctor's appointment. Okay? And doctor's appointment went well. Everything was good, but, they did prescribe me a little bit of a medicine. So they sent me to the pharmacy, which is right in the same building, to go get my meds. And this was at 9:30 in the morning. Okay? 9:30 in the morning. So I go up. You have to check in. They go, oh, we're a little behind. It's going to be a 30 to 40 minute wait. Okay? So that's fine. I said, okay. I don't mind waiting that long for my meds because I know it's Monday, it's right after the weekend, and the place, the doctors I go to just had a strike, so they were a little behind schedule on some stuff too. So I went and sat out in the lobby waiting for my name to be called to get my meds. Okay? And I'm sitting there, and then, I'm saying, it's going to take 30, 40 minutes, I might as well do something else. So I went and I got my flu shot while I was there. Okay? So I do that. So I'm sitting there, and that 30 to 40 minutes turns into an hour and a half, and they did not call my name. And I'm starting to get irritated. Okay, so I go up, and and I check in and says, hey, you guys said my meds will be ready in about 30 to 40 minutes. It's been over about an hour and a half. What's going on? We're sorry, we're just a little behind schedule. It'll just be a little bit longer. It's like, okay, I understand. I'm starting to understand. It's like, no big deal. No, can't control it, not upset. So I just sit and I chill. I text Carl, I text Gabrielle. I'm going to be a little later because the meds are taking a little long. I'm sitting there, and another hour passes by, and they still haven't called my name. Now I'm starting to get a little irritated. Okay, so I'm starting to get stressed. My anxiety's coming up because it's like I got to get to work, and I'm wasting all this time. So I go and I sit there, and I go back up to the counter and says, I've been here about 2.5 hours and my meds have not been called yet. And the lady's like, we're sorry, your meds are almost done. They're in the final processes. Should just be a few minutes more. I'm like, okay. So I'm sitting there waiting for my name to be called, getting a little anxious and antsy. I'm doing a lot of foot tapping. I'm doing this while I'm sitting there. There's some other people there that are just starting to get just as agitated as me. And I'm sitting there for about another hour. And I'm about to go up. And guess what happens? What do you think happened, David?
Waiting for us, or medication is ready?
No! The pharmaceutical tech came out and said, for you guys waiting for your meds, it'll be about another 2 hours before you get your meds. Our machine broke. So I'm quite agitated now. Stressed, I missed most of work, missed everything, so I just go and I leave. And now I got to go back there after work. But what can we learn from that, okay? So one, the meds I was getting were to help me deal with stress. And they were causing more stress. What the heck? The hospital is causing more stress.
I want to know, how the heck did they break?
Yeah, me neither. But that probably wasn't broke. That was probably just the excuse they gave. But I was getting worked up over something that I had zero control over. I was getting stressed up over something that I wasn't the one packing the meds. I wasn't the one running the machine. I was working myself up, getting stressed out a lot over something that I had no control over. Yeah, was it inconvenient? Yeah. And that sucks. Inconvenience is something, I know some of you guys come in because your buses are running late, and you're super angry, agitated, stressed out over it. But you're not the driver of the bus. You don't do the pickups. So that's nothing you can control. Now, if you had to drive yourself to work every day and you're running late, but it's because of you, well, there's something you can control. And that's something you should probably be a little stressed about, have a little anxiety about, that you're going to get talked to for being late. But when you have zero control over something, why do we get ourselves stressed out? Why? An old saying or something is, why get stressed out over that which you have no control over? And I was sitting there thinking about that, and on my way here, driving here, I was really amped up, really irritated. But as I drove, I was like, well, can't do anything about it. Might as well just go to work and do this. And then I saw Carl, and my stress exploded again. Because his first words were, what do you got planned for the live? It's like, that was the last thing on my mind. But then I had a good topic because of stress. So we're going to talk about stress and anxiety and how we deal with it. Okay? So, let's see. So, my first guest today is somebody who also causes me stress at times, and I know he super stresses out with Ray all the time, is Mr. David Pizza. Come on down, Mr. Pizza.
Yeah, that doesn't stress me out at all.
But it says pizza right here. That's what they wrote down when we were coming here.
You know how long I've been called my last name Pizza? Since I was little, so it doesn't bother me.
And that's the thing. Sometimes if you don't let it bother you, it won't.
No, it won't.
If you let it. People say stuff about you, talk about you, make comments. The more you make a big deal about it, guess what? The more it's going to stress you out and irritate you.
Because they love that attention.
Yeah, you're giving them power over you.
Yep.
So it's like, whatever,
And if you know it's not true, it's not true.
What if it was David who likes to eat pizza? That's true though, right?
Oh, heck yeah.
He's like, yes. So he would accept that name, no problem.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, David, do you ever get stressed out in life?
Only when I'm late.
Okay.
That's about it.
Okay, so being late to things. Okay?
Yeah.
So tell me, what could you do to help with that stress?
Just tell myself that's just part of life, and you have to be patient. That's just part of life.
Okay. All right. So if you're feeling stressed out or overwhelmed, overworked, anything like that, what are some things that you like to do to help with that?
Listen to metal.
Okay, listen to music. Okay, metal specifically for him. Even though what he considers metal, I consider pop. Okay, it's not that dark or hard. Like Ozzy Osbourne, the king of pop. Yeah. Does that stress you out when I say that?
No.
Yeah, it does. I saw that. You went, "Argh." Yeah. So you like to listen to music. Music helps de-stress you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. But did you know, music, you got to be careful when you listen to music because some music amps you up a little bit too much.
Oh, that is true, actually.
and could increase your anxiety and your stress level because you can't get your heart rate down, you can't relax. Because part of relaxing and being free of stress is bringing your heart rate down, getting calmer.
But actually, I'm actually getting into ASMR.
Okay.
That actually really helps me out. Actually,
That's so weird.
some of it is like really weird, but
Let's listen to the brush.
yeah, some of it can be really weird.
Listen to me opening a box of crayons. It's like weird.
Yeah, some of it's like really
He's
weird.
like, yeah. Oh, listen to the Twinkie pack open. Listen to the Twinkie go into my mouth. Oh wait, I do that anyways. Yes, yeah. So okay, so you like to listen to music or listen to something that can de-stress you. I'm a big fan of the sound of rain. So sometimes if I'm
Oh,
feeling
yeah.
stressed, I will put on like music that's like rain hitting like roof and windows and stuff.
I love thunder.
Yeah, with a little bit of thunder lightning.
That like relaxes me like real
Yeah,
quick.
so that's like something I like to listen to. But if you have fear of like thunder and rain, do not listen to it because then it's not relaxing music at that point. All right, well, cool. Thank you. All right, would you like a piece of candy to go?
Oh, yes, please.
This is that monster bark I made. We
really?
We have left over, yeah.
After this, I'll go eat it in the kitchen.
There, take it. Be gone.
Thank you.
Good luck with your sugar rush. All right, so our next big contestant is Mr. Austin McGregor. He's eyeballing what was made to see if he wants some of it. We got the zombie. How you doing, sir?
Hang on. Let me just all right,
Careful, picture's gonna fall on you.
Just I thought.
Yeah. All right. So how are you doing today? So do you ever get stressed out or have anxiety over anything?
Let's see.
Do we got long enough paper for it?
If I had $1 for how much stress and anxiety I probably have on hand, I'd have enough money to feed the entire world.
Oof.
I'd have enough money to feed.
I don't know. I got a pretty big belly.
Yeah. Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah.
We're all big people.
Yeah.
We gotta eat.
Yeah. So, when you're feeling stressed, have anxiety, what are some things that you like to do to help with that?
Various things. Really, just sometimes it just depends on what I want. Sometimes what you really need is to try and I don't know, take a nap. Maybe
Just quiet, relax, lay down for a little bit.
yeah, maybe watch a movie, play a game, maybe listen to some music or watch a little video or like I said, just take a nap. Sometimes that's all you really need and all of a sudden you feel better.
Yeah. Yeah. So one of the number one things that you could do to help with stress and anxiety is some of the stuff that you talk about. Make time for hobbies.
Yeah.
Okay, because I know movies are one of your big hobbies.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So reviewing movies, watching movies, critiquing movies, doing something that gets your mind off of whatever is stressing you out.
Yeah.
And that's the key. That's why hobbies are important. Some ideas of some things that people do for stress are they like to read. I love to read when I'm feeling stressed. Just sit somewhere quiet and read. I know there's people who like to knit. I don't knit, but I know there are people that do it.
Yeah.
Because it keeps you busy. You're a crocheter. Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I remember that. That's one of the things that you do to help with your stress. Mm-hmm. Working on art projects. During the pandemic, I actually learned how to draw and paint a lot because I didn't have a lot to do and the stress and stuff. So I would get art supplies and just do it. I'm not the greatest, but it just helped.
I actually did some like little drawings off of a little sketch pad that I think I did it like maybe like 2 years ago. And I did most of that because I was actually an art student in high school.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Some people play golf. I can't play golf to get stress free because it causes more stress.
If anyone gives me a golf club, I'm just gonna smash some dishes with it.
So when I play golf, I'm very competitive. So if things aren't going my way, there are a few of my clubs that are in the bottom of ponds from me chucking them in anger. Okay. So golf isn't a stress relief for me. It's more of a stressor for me. Okay.
Yeah.
Watching a movie's on here.
Yeah.
Doing puzzles. I do love puzzles. Puzzles are very therapeutic for me because I just focus on the pieces and just do that. And playing card games and board games, as long as it is not Monopoly. I hate Monopoly. I will murder people over Monopoly.
I don't play Monopoly, man.
I hate that game with a passion. Nice, Mom went out for the first time in a while. Nice. Yeah. So hobbies, and so kind of like what you said, the stuff that you like to do is napping a hobby.
Yep.
Yeah. I like to nap. I haven't taken a nap in a while, actually. Ever since I quit drinking caffeine, I've actually had more energy. Strange. Twilight Zone strange.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for coming and sharing. Would you like some Monster Bark?
All right. Let's see what we got in here. Alright.
Good luck.
Alright, this kills me. I know I'm suing.
The jelly bean or the gummy worm
It's
company. Puzzles in the rain are amazing, Alana says, and a cup of hot chocolate. Very nice, very nice. Come on down.
Hey.
How are you doing?
Doing good.
Are you sure? Are you cold?
A little bit, but
It is colder today. It
Yeah.
dropped like 20 something degrees since yesterday.
Wow.
It's ridiculous.
At least I get to stay nice and warm tomorrow.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah, why?
because I got my first orientation at work tomorrow.
Ooh, what if they crank up the AC to keep you cold?
Oh, wow, that's gonna be interesting.
Nah, no. So, what stresses you out?
Let's just being late.
Okay, being late. You know, being late and I think that's why I was a little stressed out today with my story about me at the doctor's office.
Yeah, 'cause you
Because
were,
I was
yeah.
gone from work. You know, and it's just like, oh, come on, I gotta get going.
I hate that even though because when you're on time and you're thinking you're gonna be out within 30 to 40 minutes, you know, normally I could tell myself, you know, yeah, I'll be late by 30 to 40 minutes.
Yeah,
That's
and
not
it's
a big
okay
deal.
because you know, and everybody
Right.
knew it was planned that I was gonna be late, but not that long.
Right, exactly.
You know?
When it turns that long, then I'm just like, forget it, I'll just go home.
Yeah.
Depending on what it is.
Yeah, and I think that's what is causing my stress and anxiety was because I don't like being late for anything.
Yeah.
I'm always 20 to 30 minutes early to things most of the time,
Exactly.
you know,
Yes.
and I just can't stand it. The more I sat there, the more it's like, oh my gosh, I'm wasting my day, wasting my day, wasting my day.
Right,
You know, I
exactly.
got stuff I got to do.
That would just freak me out and send me into a panic attack. And then after I get out of the panic attack, I'll be like, logically thinking, wait, I could have just gone home then. Like, I've been like, why? Like, I'll just come back then if that's the
Yeah,
case.
and I'm gonna go back and hopefully my stuff is ready to go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So okay, so being late causes you stress and anxiety. What do you do to help combat that stress and anxiety?
Well, I try to tell myself, you know what? The outcome is going to be the way it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can't prevent what's already happening. Try to think of a positive that comes out of it.
Okay.
What's something that's positive? Like, okay, you'll be thinking to yourself, yeah, I'll probably miss what I'm supposed to be doing, but in the end, especially if it's for your health, like you go to a doctor's appointment, like you said, you know, or something to make you feel better, then you'll be thinking, well, hey, I missed this one thing, but I'll feel better in a few days.
Yeah.
You know?
And kind of like you said, in the end, it doesn't really matter.
Exactly. I keep trying to tell
Linkin
myself
Park.
all the time.
Yeah.
I do because it's something that, you know, it will happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's inevitable.
Yeah. No one's perfect. You can't.
Fix time. You can't pause time.
Nope. No. So actually, one of the steps to deal with stress anxiety is exactly what you do. Okay? It says if things are bothering you, talking about them can help lower your stress. You can talk to family members, friends, a trusted clergyman, your doctor, or a therapist. And you can also talk to yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called self-talk, and we all do it. But in order for self-talk to help reduce stress, you need to make sure it's positive
Exactly.
and
Right.
not negative. And
Right.
that's the key. So when you're doing the self-talk, don't just keep mumbling negative stuff to you. You got to mumble positive stuff to you.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you nailed it like perfectly on the head, you know.
Yeah.
So it says also. So listen closely to what you're thinking or saying when you're stressed out. If you're giving yourself a negative message, change it to a positive one. So for an example, it says, "Don't tell yourself I can't do this. Tell yourself, said I can do this, or I'm doing the best I can."
Right.
You know. So self-talk, positive talk, and talking to yourself is one of the most positive things that you can do because you know yourself better than anybody.
Right.
So you know what'll work and what won't work.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta be receptive to those voices in your head.
Exactly.
Just like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who they are?
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't be Mr. Hyde though.
No.
Be Dr. Jekyll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you. Would you
Yeah.
like some Monster
Yes.
Mark to go?
Yes.
You're like, yes, I need sugar.
Yeah, might as well. I already had a little bit. I might as well have some more.
And your little one fell off. There you go. Awesome. Thank you for sharing that. And that was actually spot on to one of the things I wanted to talk about, which is also self-talk. Keep it positive. Don't be negative to yourself, okay? something I have to work on a lot, but hey, guess what? None of us are perfect. I'm just the closest thing to it. Oh, nobody laughed. Huh, okay. All right, so our next guest is Mr. Andrew Ross. Come on down. How you doing, sir?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well. Welcome, welcome.
Yep.
So, do you ever get stressed out or have anxiety?
I do have stress and anxiety.
What are some things that cause that for you?
Some little children crying, and some people get yelling at me.
Okay, so when people yell at you, when little kids are crying around you, what else?
And apps keep crashing on my phone.
Okay, technology. Technology is a big stressor if it's not
Technology.
working how you want it to. If like say a bus isn't here on time, does that stress you out?
Huh?
Like
Yes.
say your bus isn't coming on time, does it stress you
It
out?
stresses me out. And I keep getting the same driver
Yeah.
every day.
Well, but that's okay. But it's just you just wish it was more consistent on time, right?
Yes.
So when you're starting to feel angry, stressed, or have some anxiety, what do you do to deal with that?
Just go with the flow. Just wear your headphones. Find a nice quiet room.
Okay, so quiet, go with the flow, put your headphones on, listen to some music or something.
Yes, and some meditation sounds.
Ooh, meditation. Is there anything you like to do when you meditate?
Do deep breathing.
Deep breathing?
And also relaxation.
Okay,
While
so.
going on nice quiet forest
Oh, nice.
with rivers.
Ooh, I do like the sound of like a river or a creek and the water flowing. You hear the wind blowing through the trees. That's real nice. So, like a nice, secluded, calm place that's free of all the stressful stuff in our lives. Yeah, so do you like going on walks and stuff too?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right, all right. You know, that is something, that you can do. Okay? You can relax your muscles. That's why you can go doing stuff like that. Deep breathing. Yeah. Very good. Slow down. Slow down sometimes when you're super going 100 miles an hour. You might want to just slow down a little bit. Just take it easy a little bit. Yeah. Awesome. Very good. All right. Well, thank you for sharing that. Would you like a piece of candy to go?
Sure.
All right. We got to get rid of this stuff. The sugar things. Ooh, give you a bunch of napkins there.
Okay.
Throw some gummy worms on there for you. There you go.
Thanks, Clayton.
You're welcome. All right. No, I like that. Find a place to go for a walk, a quiet area. Seclude yourself a little bit. That is something good to do. Dude, talk about stressor. Come on down. I got stressed just seeing you there.
Hey Clayton.
Hello. How you doing?
Good, and you?
So, let me ask you a question. Do you ever get stressed out? Yeah? Yeah, what causes you stress?
If I have a bad day,
Okay, but what specifically causes you stress?
my stress means that when I have a bad day, it means that I have like a bad headache sometimes.
Okay, so because you get headaches sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like an ailment. So when you have those headaches and you start to feel stressed, what are some things that you like to do to try to bring it down and to get back to normal?
Just walking around and have those negative thoughts on my head.
Try to get those negative thoughts out of your head.
Yeah.
Okay, so walk around. What is walking around?
Means I get that scissor off my head.
Yeah, but the act of walking around, what are you doing?
Exercising.
Exercising. Wow, he knew the answer to that. Yeah, exercising. So working out regularly is one of the best ways to relax your body and mind. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Did you know that?
No.
No, but now you do. And knowing's half the battle. G.I. Joe. Oh, wait. Sorry. Memories from the 80s. Okay, so yeah, going for walks is a form of exercise. Walking is one of the best ways to clear your head of things. When you're feeling stressed, feeling angry, so it helps your body because you're doing physical activity, but your mind because you're focused on the walk.
Yeah.
So anything else that's stressing you, does help. So exercise will also improve your mood. Did you know that?
No.
Now you do. And
Yeah.
knowing's half the battle. But you do have to do it often for it to pay off. You can't just go for walks like one time a month.
Yeah.
You gotta kind of do it daily, nightly, when you get home, okay?
Yeah.
You know, so how much do you think you should exercise every week?
Every day sometimes.
Every day? Okay, you can do every day,
Like
okay?
when I get home, Clayton, I get the mail.
Alright.
I get the mail.
Do you gotta walk far for that?
No, it's not that far.
Do you guys have like one of those mailboxes you gotta put a key in?
No,
Or do they put it like at your house?
A metal key.
Oh, okay, alright. So, but here's how much you should work out a week,
Huh.
okay? Minimum, you should work out for about 2 hours,
Mm-hmm.
okay? And 30 minutes of that should be an intense exercise like brisk walks, or 75 minutes of a more vigorous exercise like swimming, jogging, or other sports. It's really important if you want to help with your stress and anxiety to set yourself some fitness goals.
Yeah.
Not fitness taco into my mouth goals, which I can do a lot of that. Okay? But remember, doing any type of exercise is better than no exercise at all.
Yeah.
So even if you're just walking around your block one time a day, is that better than you just sitting on your couch?
Yeah.
Absolutely. You know, so a little is better than none. You know, the more the better, you know, but if all you do is one little lap around the block, well, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so exercise is super, super important. All right, so would you like a candy?
Yeah, please. With the worms.
Okay, here you go. You get a pretzel.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm getting you something with worms. Yeah, there's some worms under there.
Oh, thanks,
Let me
Clayton.
do some more of that.
Mm-hmm.
Those are small. All right, so there you go. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so we're gonna just read now because this is enough people. We're almost done, so I'm gonna go over the 10 things that you should do. Hey, shut the door. Were you born in a barn?
No.
Maybe, huh? Jeez. All right, so the 10 things that we should do to relieve our stress and anxiety. Okay, exercise is number one on almost every list. The more you exercise, the more you clear thoughts out of your head because you're focused on something other than whatever's bugging you. Exercise is one of the best things to lower blood pressure. Okay, relax your muscles by stretching, enjoy a massage, take a hot bath or shower, and getting a good night's sleep. Sleep is actually super important. Okay. Deep breathing. We always talk about this in stress management. Deep breathing exercises. Breathe in, breathe out, you know. In through your nose, out through your mouth, you know. All these techniques are really good, okay? So ways you can do your deep breathing is sit in a comfortable position with your hands in your lap and your feet on the floor. Or you can lie down. Close your eyes. Imagine yourself in a relaxing place. It could be on the beach, in a beautiful field of grass, or anywhere that gives you a peaceful feeling. Slowly take deep breaths in and out. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Okay, and do this for 5 to 10 minutes at a time, and it'll help you relax. Eating well. Okay, if you eat unhealthy, when I'm giving away all this candy while I'm talking about stress, a well-balanced diet will help you feel better in general. It'll help control your moods. Okay, your meals should be full of vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and lean protein. Fish, chicken, stuff like that, okay? Don't skip any meals either, okay? Because if you skip meals, you get a little more stressed. It's not good for you. It could put you in a bad mood. It could increase your stress, okay? Sometimes just slow down, you know? Slow down a little bit. Don't always be in a hurry. One of my favorite country songs is by Alabama. It's called I'm in a Hurry and Don't Know Why, okay? You know why? Why are we in a hurry all the time for things? Take a step back. Slow down. Enjoy life. Enjoy the process. Work on your time management skills. You know, if you need to leave a little bit early, you know, so you can take your time to get to work, to program, to appointments, leave early. Okay? That helps you. So slow down. Take a break. Sometimes you just need a break. Do some meditation, some yoga, Tai Chi, you know, listen to your favorite music, spend time in nature. Okay? Make time for your hobbies. Okay? I've lost the page. Talk about your problems. Go easy on yourself. Don't get mad at yourself if you mess up. Everybody makes mistakes. Okay? So don't beat yourself up over it. If you're late, you know, learn from it, but don't beat yourself up over it, okay? And then eliminate your triggers, you know? Eliminating things that cause stress in your life. You know, Unfortunately, I had to cut caffeine out of mine. Caffeine was causing me a lot of stress and anxiety. So I've had to cut caffeine out of my diet to help with that. That was one of my stressors, one of my triggers. Because I love coffee, I love like energy drinks, stuff like that. So now I've cut a lot of it out. I'm not 100% perfect on it, but it's a lot less, and I actually feel a little bit better. So these are some of those things that we need to work on, that can help us with our stress and anxiety. So think about all of those ideas that you may have, okay, and put them into use. And remember, don't get stressed out or angry or agitated over things which we cannot control. All right, guys, thank you for joining today on this live, and we will see you tomorrow. I believe it might be with Mona and Alana. All right, guys, we'll talk to you later. Bye.